Welcome, sir. Glad you're here. The school's doing great. You can sense the positive energy everywhere. So, this is also one of the areas where we're working with PennDOT to improve the transportation and pedestrian safety around the school. Yeah. No, they've been working well.
Melvin Wilson, Harrisburg. Good to see you.
What we're doing right now, Governor, is we're just taking a look at our map, trying to learn minus doubles and minus ones. So we're doing our math lesson right now. This is first grade.
And you're learning this already?
Oh, absolutely.
This is pretty impressive. You're an impressive crew.
What do you say?
Thank you.
6 minus 6.
0.
And the governor works pretty close. So he works in that big building with the dome. Right? The green dome?
I know it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you mean the one that goes there?
The Capitol, yeah. It's
Yeah,
big.
the Capitol.
Sure.
That place is
Isn't that
cute.
great?
Every time
You should ask him.
Every
Yeah, have
time
you taken the
we
tour?
drive through Redwood
Who can explain to me how I could solve this? Walk me through the steps, please. Tyrell?
First we're gonna do 0 minus 2. We can't do that. So
Awesome. Very good job. Just like that. We're going to say that this is 33 degrees. We can come up with a way to solve for our missing part. What did the 9 become? Very good.
Without using what? What makes it lighter?
They probably do magnetic, but I don't think they're magnets, but they could attach to a magnet. This says 1 pound. You know 1 pound weighed that much?
That, yes. It's really heavy.
And then you have to put everything up.
Our future of Pennsylvania, the future of this nation, our future in this community, for all of us, I don't care where you live, runs through this building. And all the children you saw up there and all the teachers doing all the things that they're doing, we need them to do a really good job. And that's why I have been focused, among other things, but really first and foremost on education. It's the one intervention in the lives of our fellow citizens that we allow ourselves to make in the democratic system, in a free market economy, to make lives better, our lives. So I live in York County. I need the children here to get a good education. If they don't, my life is going to be diminished in York County. And you need the children in York County to get a good education in northeastern York County, York City School District, all over the place, or your lives are going to be diminished. So we need to invest in this. I've invested more in the last 2 years in public education than any governor in the history of Pennsylvania, as far as I know. And that's not been easy, but it's been really important. One of the things I heard from one of the teachers is that beyond that, we need to make sure that we are giving the honor and respect that educators deserve. We aren't doing that. In my company, which I sold last year in my company, when we wanted to do things better, and any organization can always improve, I worked with my employees, and I started off by saying, we are a really good organization. Let's see what we can do to make ourselves better. Too often, we on the outside look at educators and demonize you. And we say, we want you to do a better job. And we're going to start not by saying we think you're doing a nice job. Let's see if we can all work together to do better. We say, you're not doing a good enough job. You're not doing this right. You're not doing that right. My child isn't doing. We need to make sure that we show the respect that we need to show to the people who are standing in those classrooms and doing the really important things that we need them to do. And we need to follow through in that respect, not just by saying good things, but by doing good things, by actually looking for ways to fund adequately and fairly our public education system. And that last thing that's as important as adequacy, fairness. We were talking earlier, and the free school lunch program here, if the default is 100%, but 90 to 95% of the students here would qualify for the free school lunch program. Contrast that with surrounding school districts. What is it, 20, 30%? We don't have a fair system for funding education. We have a system that concentrates poverty, and the consequences are that the teachers here have to do heroic things to make sure that these children get the education we need them to have. So I am bound and determined to keep fighting for education, to keep supporting you in what you do in so many different ways. And I recognize the importance of what you do for my life. And I think I'm going to keep working to try to get everybody in Pennsylvania to understand how important it is that we make sure that what goes on in places like this is done right, you have all the resources you need, and that we help you do the right thing by us. So thank you for having me here.